585, we put on for the city. We want rumble, who with me? Nothing but hard hustle, grind, and we gritty. Summertime, no, it's bound to get litty. So we put on for the city. 585, I just hope that they hear me. Yeah, keepin' the G, keepin' the G. Always with my nigga Kcee. Yeah, keepin' the G, keepin' the G, keepin' the G. We put on for the city.
Mayjor, yeah. Look, sometimes I open up my eyes, I wanna close them forever. They claiming that they on my side, but they just talking whatever. Too many times that I've been crossed, I can't ignore forever. Don't wanna be the bigger person, I'm applying the pressure. Like who the fuck want war with us, or who want war with me? And I ain't street, but bitch, I'm gangster when they come to me. He said he robbed, but he ain't robbed, but he be in the street. And that's the difference between him and me. See, I'm the type to slide for my brother, and I'm a bird kid. And he the type to talk that nonsense. They say I'm tweaking, well shit what I did. I showed the most love and they still let me down there. I showed the most love and they still let me down there. I keep it to you for my bitch, then I salute you. If you my man, you for my bitch, then I'ma shoot you. And that's facts. You niggas snakes, I hope they die with all their people. But that's whack. These niggas thinking we the same, but we not equal. You my brother, you my brother, you my dog for real. Remember all them starving days we had it hard for real. Remember bitches didn't want us, now they want us to kill. It's funny how the tables turn, now they gon' feel it for real. Yeah. Feel it for real. Oh yeah, I feel it for real. Yeah. Feel it for real. Sometimes I open up my eyes, I wanna close them forever. They claiming that they on my side, but they just talking whatever. Too many times that I've been crossed, I can't ignore forever. Don't wanna be the bigger person, I'm applying the pressure. Like who the fuck want war with us, or who want war with me? And I ain't street, but bitch, I'm gangster when they come to me. He said he robbed, but he ain't robbed, but he be in the street. And that's the difference between him and me.
That was tough, bro.
Thank you, bro.
That was tough. That was tough. All right, man. You are now tuned in to Keepin' It G with Kcee, man. Back at it again, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, I got my co-host with me, my boy Malik.
What's good?
You know what I'm saying? And today we got another guest, man. We got my boy
Mayjor in the spot, show boy.
Mayjor, you know what I'm saying? That track y'all just heard, it's called On My Side by my boy right here, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Tap in if you haven't already. Go on YouTube, look him up, you know what I'm saying? You know the name, man. Tap in. So, I got a couple questions for you, man. Because before today, or before you hit me, bro, I didn't know much about your music, and I'm mad I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm behind. I need more people to tap in. So, for those who don't know you, who are you? Like, who do you... Tell us who you are as an artist. For those who don't know you. If you going in totally blind, they want to know, like, who is this kid? How would you explain yourself to the people that don't know you as an artist?
I feel like if you don't really know me as an artist, like, I'm a hardworking person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very constructive when it comes to, like, me doing my music and everything like that.
Okay.
And I'm just willing to network and get myself heard, so
So,
I just feel like that's what I would name myself, you know. Very talented, but humble, you know. Not funny style.
okay, so when people are looking you up, what kind of music are they expecting? Or are you trying to, like, in between, are you everywhere? Like, what are they expecting? Are they expecting some bar for bar, more melody-wise? Or what will people expect coming from you?
I would probably say like melodic pain. Like I like to talk about shit I got going on in my life because I feel like people be scared to talk about that.
For real.
So I like to say what's real, what's really on my mind. So
okay.
I feel like they be looking for like, you know, the melodic pain, the singy, songwriter type of thing. Okay. R&B pain, melodic hip hop pain.
Definitely heard that.
So, what's your background? Let's dive into more about you. What's your background? Where you from? Where you grew up at? You know what I'm saying? What high school you went to? All that.
So I'm from Rochester, New York. Raised out in Gates, New York. So out there in Gates, I moved there when I was maybe like 7 or 8. But I used to live on Katy Street in the city. So, but I'm from the burbs. I went to Gates Childline Middle School and high school. Shit. Got kicked out of high school for fucking up in school and shit. The average, you know.
Yeah, knucklehead stuff.
Average knucklehead shit.
Okay.
Then after that, I course, I went on and graduated and shit in 2017. It was rough, you know. A lot of the times people think because, you know, you raised in the burbs and shit, that shit was like easier and shit like that, but it's more so. A lot of the time, the only thing that really be different is the address, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, niggas still was struggling, niggas still ain't know what was, you know, what shit was really hitting for. So, niggas ain't always have much, so I like to look at shit as, or it was still like more of a struggle, and so at the time, I ain't really want to go to college in 2017, but you know how your parents be like.
Yep.
So it was on some shit like, you either going to college, nigga, or you gotta get out of my house type shit.
Okay.
So I ended up going to MCC for like graphic design and shit. So I didn't really know what I wanted to do. It was like a force type of thing.
Yeah.
And then once I got there, I started falling in love with the music shit. So I bought a laptop. And at first I wanted to be a producer.
Yeah.
So I started fucking with the beats and shit. And then I was just like, man, I want to see how it feel, how I would sound. Like, I want to hear like my voice on some shit. Started fucking around with that. And at first niggas would be like, yo, this nigga ass, da da da. But it would be on some shit like, I needed to hear this. So every day I lock myself in my dorm. Like, you ask anybody really know me, I lock myself in the dorm every day until I got this shit down. I watch so much YouTube interviews. So much tutorials and shit, like how do I do this.
Yeah.
And eventually that shit started catching on. So once I started hearing, like, I played somebody a song for me, like, yo, I want you to listen to, you know what I'm saying, how I sound or whatever.
Yeah.
And I knew I was good because they was like, yo, this not you. Once the nigga told me, like, yo, this not even you, bro. You frontin', bro. I'm like, oh yeah.
That's it.
I'm about to keep going. This is some shit I could really fuck with for real.
Sure.
So after that, I've been doing this shit like 3 years now, in-house. None of my music has ever came from the studio because I learned all my shit by myself.
So the last track we just heard,
Yeah,
no studio.
no studio.
That's all you.
That's all. It's all homegrown.
Do y'all hear this man, bro? Did y'all hear the quality of that last? Do y'all hear what he was saying in that last song? And he did it all by himself. So that is real. That's showing that you don't need to pay for the studio times. You don't gotta go to these big producers. You just gotta tap in and do your research and do it yourself. It's you cut, like he said earlier. You cutting out the middleman, bro. Why pay somebody for the work that you could do for yourself?
Word.
I respect that, bro.
Thank you.
That's big time, bro. I didn't understand how you could do that all by yourself, bro. Cause that sound like some real, you know what I'm saying, high quality shit, as if you did pay for some studio time for that, bro.
Word.
That's big time.
And then the little snippet too that you just showed us, where you was going crazy on the beats and shit. That shit was nice.
Nah, thank you, bro. That shit, it's definitely like, it's starting to pay off more because you seeing more people like pay attention and be appreciative of certain shit. Cause be like,
you see the hard work in it, bro.
Yeah.
That is real hard work, bro.
You kind of answered one of the questions I was gonna ask you too, like finding your sound. You saying you locking in your dorm, taking that pressure from everybody saying you asked. Like, how was that like going through that? Did you want to quit and shit? Was you like at one point like saying, bro, fuck this shit, they right? Like, was you?
So many times, bro, I wanted to quit, and it's just like, it just was like I had something to prove.
Right.
Like, I always knew I could write. It's just how do I get comfortable with my sound? How do I get comfortable with how I deliver things?
Yeah.
So it's just constantly just recording yourself over and over, even if you know it sound ass.
Right.
You know what you want to hear at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And you know what they want to hear. So it's like, if you just keep going over and over and over and over, one of them times you're going to listen to yourself and be like, oh yeah, this how I want to sound for them. So that's how I ended up doing that.
So naturally, how long do you think it took for you to find your sound? Like, all right, this is me. I could fuck with this. I could rock with this, and the people fucking with it too. At what point did you reach?
I think, bro, 2018, I dropped a little mixtape on SoundCloud, and it was called Lucky Day 13. And I was just testing a whole bunch of type of sounds and flows. Like, I did a reggae song. I was just trying to find myself. And then it was like, yo, this nigga hard. He recorded all this by himself. And I was like, okay, now I'm gonna do some shit where I'm just talking about shit I go through. And when I started releasing, I released a tape called Bird Baby. And I realized, like, okay, they like hearing me talk about pain and shit I go through. I'm like, okay, this is Kai's sound, and singing, melodic type of sound. Once I started catching more attention with what I was doing. So that's when I realized, okay, like, you got the attention here. Now just keep pushing that out until you could get like some bangers.
Okay, so my next question would be like, what was your switch up where you had to figure out, all right, this is what I need to put out so I can get this amount of views? Like, how did you, because I'm sure you started off with couple of views, and then as you can see now, you up to the big K's. You know what I'm saying? Big thousands of views. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So what helped you get to that point? Like what helped you switch over from all right to 50 to 100 views? Now I'm touching thousands. Like how what persuaded or helped that switch up?
Just kind of like trying to motivate myself. Like I kind of got tired of that. Like damn, like niggas ain't really tuning in how they should. Like I feel like cause like, mind you, it's like I'm doing everything by myself. So it's like if I'm sitting here doing all this, I could really feel like in my mind like, nigga, this deserve 100,000 views.
Absolutely.
But then I had to humble myself and be like, yo, not every song is gonna be a song where it's like they gonna love it. Like it's not gonna be a hit every time. You just gotta keep building and be consistent, and then being like, okay, if I'm consistent enough and they like this sound, do this sound. And then I just kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Eventually certain people just caught on and like, okay, I'm a fan of his music. I like when you do this. I like when you do that. And then you just pay attention to what they like. And eventually it just catch on. The ball get to rolling. So it's all about like being more consistent.
That man is doing everything by himself, yo. Down to making his own beats. He write his own lyrics, of course. You know what I'm saying? He put it out himself. He's recording everything, mixing it.
He's doing all that too.
Everything himself.
He mastering it too.
Yeah, doing all that.
That's crazy.
He don't pay nobody for shit. He said, "I'll do it. What I'm paying you for, I'll do it." You know what I'm saying? Man, get him there, man. Tap in, man. If y'all ain't know it yet, man, tap in. This guy is legit. He for real.
Absolutely.
So
he definitely put me on.
That's a fact, bro. I didn't expect that. I didn't know you did all that by yourself. That shit is still shocking me. Still saying.
I don't know why it's so hard to find like you know your ones that you grew up around that you knew that rap all the time. But it's so hard. I feel like in our town to like hear that other sound. I don't know what it is. Because it's like I honestly, gang, I thought you was about to say you was from somewhere else. For real. I didn't even know you was from Rochester. So it's like why you think that is? Like why you think it's so hard for us to just hear each other? Because it be mad rappers that be nice, but you just don't hear them.
I think for the most part, would it really be? A lot of people say it's popularity, but I don't agree with that because it take a lot to be popular and to catch the eye to everybody.
But what is popular for real?
So, to me, I wouldn't really say. I don't know. I can't really answer that question. Like I'm thinking as far as like this though. A lot of the times, people will see that person every day.
Yeah.
So they see you every day. They be like, "Oh, he rapping me." They be like, "Oh, that's just the same old nigga we see all the time." They might really know you fire, but it's not popular to love you yet. So once they see your work and everybody be like, "Oh nah, I love him. He's tough. I love him." Then it's more so like, okay, now they start to take you more serious. But it's like people. It's like going to Atlanta and seeing the Migos. And you from Atlanta, you gonna see the Migos every time. That's where they from. Yeah. So it's like if you in Rochester and they see a rap nigga from Rochester going to a store or something, it's none of them. They see them all the time. They don't want to hear your music. They want to hear a nigga from Cali or something. So it's just all about growing your name, getting to be popular. Some people think it's a popularity like contest. You gotta make yourself popular.
That's a fact.
It ain't nothing wrong with somebody being more popular than you. Get there. Get yourself popping.
Get them there. You heard what he said.
That's all it be. Get yourself popping. It ain't nothing to do that. You just gotta be consistent and keep working hard and shit like that. And you'll get there. You'll get the attention that you want.
So you say you've been rapping since what, 2017?
Yeah.
Alright, so since then, it is now 2021. You did any shows or you ever got invited to do anything or?
Yeah, I did. So far, honestly, I only did like maybe like 4 shows. I think 2 of them was like birthday parties. And then my first show I had, it was like a song that I had with my man's Fresh. It was on SoundCloud. It was like the first show we did. It was in a basement. It was like a house party. And that was like one of my first shows, and that was fun. And I did a sort of like a church festival thing maybe like last year. And that was good too. To really learn how to perform and be in front of hundreds or maybe a couple hundred people. And not have that type of like, freeze up type of thing. Because I ain't gonna lie, my third performance, it got to a point where I forgot my damn lyrics. Like, how the fuck I forget my lyrics? I was like, damn, yo, because I was performing and the mic cut off. So then when the mic cut off, I'm like, oh shit, the mic cut off. I'm focused more on the mic than my own song. So the crowd don't know I fucked up, but I know in my mind I fucked up. So I started forgetting the lyrics and shit. So the next show I did was like a birthday party, and I did good. And I realized I had to practice more performing. even if I go in the mirror and rap to myself,
Yeah.
it's more confident. It's more confidence thing. So if something do happen, like a technical difficulty, I'm able to keep the crowd going and keep them like paying attention and
That's
stuff.
a fact.
So, but yeah,
That's real. That's real.
You said you fumbled up. Did you recoup after you fumbled when you did that show? Like, did you fix the mic and jump back into it? Did you?
Yeah, with the birthday party you said when he did the.
I'm saying after he fucked up when the mic cut off. Did you continue on?
Yeah, I did, but I fucked up. I fucked up for real.
But you said the crowd didn't know you fucked up. So
they ain't know I fucked up, but I knew I fucked up though.
Oh, okay.
You just keep, you know what I'm saying? You just keep rocking with him.
Okay,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? You
Gucci.
keep rocking
Yeah,
with him.
Gucci.
So now that we know that you're more the melodic type of artist, what is your favorite kind of music? Like, what do you listen to?
I try to listen to everything really, but I would probably say like hip hop, R&B. I like old school shit sometimes.
So what's some of your favorite artists?
Some of my favorite artists, I got a lot.
Give me your top 3.
Top 3, I'll probably say like Oliver Francis. Y'all probably don't know him.
I don't have a clue.
That's different.
He
I definitely don't.
he's a white boy from Missouri. He the one who made me really wanna do all this shit by myself. He do everything by himself. In home studios to the beats, everything. He tough. I'll probably also say that's like in my personal favorite as a favorite artist. I would probably say like Lil Uzi, and then I'll probably say like Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
Them would probably be up there. Drake too, but everybody love Drake, so I ain't want to say that.
Ah, you can
But
say
everybody
Drake.
love Drake.
But my thing is, a lot of people, because Drake is a popping topic around me and my friends. Because like if you see my other videos, we had some comparisons with Drake and Chris Brown. Because I think Drake is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people say he don't write his own shit, but that man is popping and he's still been popping. He's always gonna be. He just adapts. He adapts. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't catch the eye, or not everybody might tap into it because he's adapting to what's generationally popping. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna get attention of your average 12 to 21 year olds. You know what I'm saying? They're all gonna tap into the latest Drake because that's Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So that's why I feel like that. But then some of my friends be like, but Chris Brown is the, you know what I'm saying? Chris Brown is the dawn of that generation. But I hear that, but I don't think he's not Drake.
Yeah, I feel you. It's just like, but even then with Chris Brown, it was at one point it was like people that was way bigger than Chris Brown.
Yeah.
So it's like who really is? I don't even know. That's a conversation for real.
Word. That is a conversation.
That's mad artists though.
I don't know though, yo. Chris, that nigga.
You talking about the Princes and.
But it's a thing where you could say could you possibly say it's never gonna be another Chris Brown?
Yes, I can say that.
Could you possibly say it'll never be another Drake?
Absolutely. You can say that for both.
I think I would say they're equal, but I think that's that same type of.
I feel you. That's a
like
good way to look at it.
It's up there. They both some goats. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, that's a
Definitely.
fact. Yeah, it got to be that jacket thing. It got to be that like jacket thing, like Hall of Fame type thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, everybody just got that jacket. Once you get in there, you in there.
He got a jacket for
He
sure.
definitely got the jacket. Been that one.
Other than in the music industry out there, who do you mess with in the rock? Like, who do you like musically? Who's your guys? Who do you fuck with in Rochester?
Shit, I fuck with a lot of people. Right now I'm fucking with like Heavy is Frosty, Wiring Frosty. I'm fucking with Frosty Heavy.
Okay.
Fresh Fortunato, he Rochester. That's my man's.
Okay.
Shit, I don't want anybody out. People gonna get but I fuck with Perko.
Okay.
I fuck with Perko. I fuck with DOV. That's a group from out there in Gates. They tough.
Okay.
M-Dub, Juice, I fuck with them too.
It's a lot of artists in the rock. Man.
Tarantino. Yeah, I fuck with a lot of artists. I don't want to leave nobody out. But them like the top like 3 I would say that I really would go and play like constantly is probably like Frosty, Fresh Fortunato, and then probably Perko. I'll probably bump them 3. Like,
and shout out to all them guys, man. Get them there, man. You know my slogan, man. I'm trying. If y'all want to get interviewed, please hit me. I'm on IG, man. Y'all know me, Keepin It G Wit Kcee on IG. Just hit me, bro. We can set up an interview for any day. Any one of those artists you list or anybody else. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Who you think I should interview next, or any questions I should ask. But back to what we were saying, bro.
I got a quick question though. Yo, so like, cause I know you said you bump old school music. So like, have you been working on or like thought of doing some samples for real? Like,
Yeah,
cause
like,
that's a big thing right now.
My last project that I dropped was Bird Baby. It got a couple samples on it.
Word?
Yeah, it got a couple samples on
What
there.
song?
I'm gonna say Keisha Cole. That would have been bad. Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
I Can Love You.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I sampled her whole that song I got. I just dropped a remix with Lil Perko. Y'all go get that. But
Get there.
Alright.
yeah, that song I sampled a lot. So Into You, I sampled that on the Bird Baby project. So yeah, I like to do the samples and things of that nature. And I dropped a freestyle. With it's a freestyle called Summer's Over, and it's a sample in that too. So, but that's on SoundCloud.
Oh, so you freestyle too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm already know you
What?
got to. Yeah. Man, do everything.
Me and my guys been freestyling a lot.
Okay.
Since middle school.
So what don't you do in the music? You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Man, I'm just trying to learn, man.
That's what it is. Every day you learn it more, and you're
Every
gonna
day.
keep progressing the more you learn. Because if you keep trying to learn, the sky's the limit, bro.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying, bro? You producing great music right now, bro. For real,
Nah, that was
Thank you,
definitely
That
tough.
was tough,
That was
bro.
tough.
For real.
Tooth
bro.
for tooth in my eyes, because the little samples that you just showed us, and then this right here. So
Definitely, bro. So, what's your cultural background, bro? 'Cause you said you tapped into the reggae music. You said you made some reggae. So, do you have a Caribbean background? Nothing.
Nah, I just like that type of wave though.
Yeah.
I fuck with that wave heavy for real. Like, I started getting into that. At first, I wasn't a fan when I was younger. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't used to like that shit. When I got into college and I seen like how turn it be though in the
At the
party,
parties,
and
yeah.
how girls be having
Yeah.
the waistline, we be getting crazy. It'd be fun, bruh. So I'm like, I wonder how I sound making that type of music.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see, but nah, I just fuck with that whole wave. That shit fire.
And how was college for you? Because, like, you know, a lot of kids that say they don't want to go to college or their parents force them to go to college. Do you feel like college is beneficial for you? Because you said your parents said if you don't take your ass to college, you might as well just move out.
Word.
So, do you feel like your parents were right or not? I'm not even going to go that deep. Do you feel like it was beneficial for you to go to school, or do you feel like you should just stuck with your guns and said, nah, forget that, I'm going to just do what I got to do and dive into this music shit for real? Or did that music help you through college? Like, what?
I ain't gonna lie, but I'm happy I went to college more so because I found myself. Like I'm definitely not the same nigga I was like years ago. So it's like when I went to college, it gave me the chance to really explore. Like, all right, what the fuck do you want to do? Who you want to be? How you want to like dress? How you want to do it? How you want to be yourself for real? So I'm glad I went to college for that, because if I wouldn't have went to college, I probably would have never started doing music. I probably would have still been not knowing what I want to do, probably fucking around in school still. So I feel like every kid should go to college to really learn themselves, even if they go for 1 year, because just to the experience. Just because you learn a lot of things in college that they don't teach you in high school. And it might not even be while you in school, it's just being on your own in that whole lifestyle, because once you get out there by yourself, only person that care about you the most is you. So it's better off just learning that shit by yourself anyway. So I encourage anybody not just to go just to fuck around, but just to
Try it out.
Try it out. See what you want to do with yourself. See if you like it.
And I agree with that, because I'm a person that I'm still in school. I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost done, y'all. But
Big time.
I'm rooting for you.
I appreciate it, bro. Like I feel like if you're gonna go to school, bro, my best advice would be to just be open-minded. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that you have to know what you're gonna go to school for when you go in there, because you can go and declare it. Because that, like you said, that first year could really change a lot of ideas for you. Because, like, let alone not even knowing what you're looking towards if you're trying to go into a difficult field. Like, say if somebody, I want to be an engineer. Once you get your ass on that campus and you see them math classes and you see what the fuck is in front of you, your feelings of that might change, bro. Realistically, bro, because it's really a lot to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or I want to be a doctor. I want to be. You're gonna see what the fuck it's like when you go. You know what I'm saying? So be prepared for that, bro.
Pointless little shit.
It's a lot of stuff leading up to it. So be open minded and don't. I will say don't look down on yourself if you don't pursue that study that you wanted to, because it's not for everybody, bro. School's not for everybody, and it's okay if you don't finish. It's okay if you don't go. Just find your niche. You know what I'm saying? Find your way, and that's my best advice, bro. Just be open minded and don't be upset with failing, bro, because you're gonna fail something. I promise you.
Because I done changed my damn major 3 times.
See what I'm saying?
I went in undecided.
Yep. See.
My mom was like, "Oh, you should be a dentist." Yeah. I said, "Yo, what? Did you know how long school take for be a fucking dentist?
Yeah.
Then it's like prerequisites. You gotta pass them to even get accepted into the whole shit."
Yes.
And I said, "Yo, no funny shit. I'm not being no dentist, but it's over.
Can't do it."
Stop doing that. Then I'm like, all right, I wanted to be a graphic designer anyway, so let me just do that. She ain't want me to do that shit, and it's like, what about what I think?
What you want?
Why I'm doing this for her?
Yeah.
This shit ain't for her.
It's
She
your
ain't
life.
gotta pay this bread back, these loans, this shit. I say, yo, no funny shit. I'm done with school right now, bro. Started fucking with the music shit more. I'm gonna go back to school to be a sound engineer.
See,
I can get a job at shit, a fucking weather company, a studio. When they have concerts coming into town, you setting up. They're gonna need a sound engineer. There's a lot of bread in that.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm a little familiar with a lot of it. Self-taught. So I'm like, why not do some shit that I want to do instead of doing some shit with somebody else?
That's a fact.
I respect that, bro.
That's big time. You chased it, and that's major for mad people. Whoever watching, anybody you look up to you, that you telling them like, yo, at the end of the day, it is your life. And you just gonna have to have that talk or that you know that conversation with your people's like, yo, I gotta do this. You feel me? Because that's where I'm trying to go. And I definitely understand where you're going. Because I feel like I wasted 2 years. But the networking at college and the relationships and all the stuff it taught me, but I wish I didn't spend them 2 years at
Shout
college.
out
for no
to
reason.
any and everybody that goes on beyond a
That's a
bachelor's
fact.
degree. If you do school beyond a bachelor's,
Yeah, you
I tip
different.
you got it.